I'm definitely way further ahead, going through the whole season, getting the whole year behind me, starting learning the playbook and everything like that. It's a great feeling.
And Kobe, this is Austin Roper with the Red and Black. I'm wondering if last night during the schedule release, you got a chance to, sit down and watch it live when it was happening, and then, kind of what your response was to it. Um,
Uh, I wasn't able to sit down and watch it, but I did see it when it was released. I'm grateful to play all the teams we playing. We just got to focus on us right now, though.
was there any well, since you didn't get to watch it, but I mean, was there any excitement like leading up to figuring out when you were going to play these games? I mean, obviously you already knew who you were going to play, but I mean, were there any emotions or anything running through, in the moments before you get to find out?
Honestly, no. We no matter what the order of the games were, I'm pretty sure we're gonna prepare the same every week for the team. We're gonna practice hard. That's what we do.
And Kobe, you guys, Jake Rowe from 24/7 Sports here. You guys have a lot of responsibilities on you as inside linebackers. You feel comfortable kind of being the guy that can call the defense, or is that something you're still trying to work yourself into in your second camp?
I do feel comfortable. You gotta be comfortable. If you're not, I mean, they'll find somebody that can. So you gotta be comfortable. You gotta be able to tell everybody what to do. Be able to be that vocal leader on the defense.
Nakobe, a moment ago, Aziz mentioned that maybe you guys didn't reach all your goals a year ago when it came for havoc plays, tackles for loss, sacks, things like that. What are the team goals in that regard this year? And I guess what are you guys trying to do to make sure you achieve those goals this season?
Well, the goals from this year and last year ain't too different. It's just that we just gotta do it. We gotta execute better. We gotta get more havoc plays. We gotta take the ball out people more and everything like that.
Nakobe, is there any concern among the guys just with classes starting up this week and just being in those situations that you can't really control who you're going to be around and what you might bring around the team?
There are concerns, just like everybody else who came back to campus. All the students who came back to campus, there are concerns. But I challenge my student body, my peers, and everything like that to wear their face masks, just like that we will be doing in class and everything like that.
Jacoby, I guess you're a mechanical engineering major. How did virtual learning go for you in those subjects, and are you getting back in the classroom for all your classes?
When it first went to virtual learning, a lot of my professors it was a big technology curve for them. They didn't really know how to do too much work, working too much. So it was a lot of just they just sent the notes in, then kind of gave us homework and gave us tests. So it did put more pressure on me to read more and not actually get that personal face to face learning. And actually, I will have a lot of classes on Zoom this semester. Actually, even with the engineering thing, so it'll probably be just about the same. I just have to use my tutors and resources and everything like that to get it done.
Kobe, I wanted to ask you about something that Aziz said a second ago about there's not a first team. What's it like not necessarily having an order right now at linebacker or just really on defense in general? How do you have to claw for every rep or how does that work?
Oh no, they're gonna give you the rep definitely in practice. You're gonna get them. You just gotta you gonna get them. You just gotta work for it. And it's not a one team. It's everybody. It's the whole defense. Everybody play. Everybody can be useful to the defense.
What kind of learning curve has it been like for the team? Just in realizing, when you came back this summer and then, summer practice leading up to the season, just realizing that these COVID protocols, you got to be really strict with them to have a chance of playing this season. Do you think that you guys have come to more of a realization of that more recently?
Well, actually, this whole summer, I feel like our team, our coaches, and everybody, the medical staff, and everything have done a great job wearing masks, and doing everything to stay 6 feet away from everybody and everything like that. So I feel like it will become more of a challenge since class starting, everybody come here. But I feel like we just fall back on what we've been doing, we'll be all good.
Nakobe, how much how much have you invested so far? I mean, you guys came back June 8th for voluntary workouts, and you had a couple different periods of walkthroughs. How valuable was all that time on campus, and how much more work did you get this summer than you would maybe a typical summer?
Oh, it was definitely valuable. You know, it was a lot of ways guys could have used their time. That little extra time we had this summer, if you had classes. Now I actually took on a class, so I was doing chemistry work most of my off time. If I wasn't doing chemistry work, we was in meetings or doing like walkthroughs or workouts or something. So, but it helped me a lot. The extra time I was able to put in a lot of work.
Kobe, Clint Thompson with the Thomasville Times Enterprise. You mentioned earlier about just being around other students when they come back to campus. Personally, for you, how safe, comfortable do you feel right now being, amongst teammates and practicing in the age of this pandemic that we're facing?
Well, like I mentioned earlier, I feel like the team has been doing a great job wearing our masks, doing everything, following the COVID protocols and everything like that. So, I'm not really too much nervous. I feel like being up here at Butts practicing is one of probably the safest places we could be when I'm on campus.
Kobe, this is Jed May with the Macon Telegraph. You mentioned needing to be comfortable earlier. How much does it add to your comfort level to have a guy like Richard LeCount on the back end of that defense that's, been seeing the field for going on 4 years now?
Having a guy like that is great. Somebody who can who know the defense and teach everybody on the back end. Definitely, they're just great. More leadership. He helps with definitely the leadership factor of the things and things like that. I feel like I gotta pick up my leadership also. So he helped me. When I'm fading, he pulls me along.
You mentioned those leadership factors. Kind of how have you seen that so far over this summer leading into this camp? And has he sort of stepped it up a bit now that JR is in the NFL?
I mean, I feel like everybody had to step it up a bit. From everybody, definitely from group specifics, because during the time that we got pushed away from the campus, we had to do basically Zoom meetings. We was doing a lot of position specific meetings and everything. So it was like, I feel like if you had to have that one leader in every group. So I feel like a lot of people stepped up and had fell into leadership positions.
Hey everybody, this is Claude. We got time for just a couple more. I wanted to get one or two that I've been trying to get in. Seth, do you have a question?
Yeah, Nakobe has, with almost everybody on defense coming back, a lot of people kind of assume defense will be just as good again. Have there been any talk among the guys on defense or the coaches to kind of guard against complacency that you can just roll out there and automatically be as good as last year?
Of course, we haven't did nothing. The 2020 defense haven't did anything. We haven't even stepped on the field yet and passed. So that's all that we really need to say. We haven't did nothing on the field yet.
Got time for one more for Nakobe if someone has it.
And Nakobe, this is Anthony at UGA Sports. I was just wondering if you just kind of break down the other guys in that room for inside linebackers. I mean, it was very early, but what are you seeing so far with your teammates?
Oh yeah, the inside linebacker group. We trying to push to be probably the leaders of the whole team, not just the defense. We pushing to push everybody and how we stand together, and I feel like more now than we could probably say anything to each other. It's not like me, Tresman, and Ryan was the young guys last year. We seen the older guy doing something. We might not call them out on it because we young. We really don't want to get in the mix. But now it seems like we can call anybody out if we see them slacking. They can do the same for us. I feel like that relationship right there just helps us